So today we're going to be continuing to take a look at a scenario where civilization starts over. We are now on episode 54 of this series, and I am now back at home temporarily, but I can now do the second phase of pre-recorded videos for the rest of the spring semester at college. I'm going to have a whole video dedicated to this on Monday, so make sure to tune in for that. But for now, we're focusing in on Wixo. And in the last episode, we saw a few different things happen. We saw the green team kind of experiment with expansionism, more so aggression, against their neighbors over here in Persia, invading both the blue and the gold countries. We saw the brown team continue to fumble the OS. We saw the gold team do gold team things. And we saw Brazil experiment with a new ideology, taking out a country over here in South America. So if you haven't seen that already, make sure to go and watch it to recap. And if you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're trying to get to 200,000 subscribers by this summer. And I will be honest with you, it's been 2 months since I've last recorded a video, so this is extremely weird, and I feel a little bit rusty. So hopefully it doesn't affect the videos too much, since I'm going to be recording like 20 within the next week. But otherwise, let's go ahead and jump into this video.
Hello.
I want to clarify like 2 things because I and jump into this video. So first things first, I want to clarify like 2 things because I have been kind of looking at your guys' comments. I've been taking in your guys' ideas, which will help me shape this series for the next couple of episodes, but there are some things that I do want to once again go over again. So remember, the West African country over here, they have a set of nuclear submarines. They have 3 of them that were given to them by the Russians before Russia collapsed. The second thing I want to go over is something about the East Asian War. Now, this war went very bad for the Chinese when it really shouldn't have. They were the third strongest country in the world. They got jumped by Vietnam and Korea, and they really should not have lost that war to them, but they did. And that's because of 2 things. One is that their people overthrew their government when they realized that the Chinese government probably wouldn't end up winning that war. And 2, Vietnam and Korea were actually receiving supplies from an unnamed major power in the world that wasn't the old empire or Russia. So that is another little secret, more so a avenue for you guys to theorize about who it is. And I will tell you right now, it was not the brown team. I know who it is. I know who I want it to be, and I'll let you guys know at a later point in time. But for now, we got some stuff to go over in this video. Like the brown team invading the British Isles. In a move that the world saw coming, well, it was pretty public that the brown team has been up to some shenanigans that ultimately are going to lead to its expansion. But these guys are going to invade the purple English country, the green Cornwall country, and then move troops all the way up into this tannish yellow country and take over all of England for themselves, leaving just themselves, Ireland, and the Scottish country in the British Isles. Here is your daily British update. Now, of course, the brown team, people have already kind of given up on the OS. As you can see, they have lost members over time. They most recently lost Korea. And with this invasion happening, a few things are going to happen. Number 1, the Norwegians are going to send a letter to the brown team saying, hey, you should probably stop doing that, because if you keep doing that, we're going to get a bunch of people to jump you, so stop. And the second thing to happen is the complete collapse of the Organization of States. With the brown team's invasion of the British Isles, we see both India, China, and a series of other European countries leave the Organization of States, which officially dissolves the organization. And yeah, that's that. The Organization of States, very short-lived, and it no longer exists. Basically, this world's version of the League of Nations. And it is at this very moment that the world experiences a large shift. Nationalism begins to rise, and it begins to skyrocket to an unprecedented level. Countries are no longer very accepting of other countries. Very similar to the right-wing movements we're seeing in both America and Europe right now, but on crack, and a lot more dangerous, violent too. And all of a sudden, the world starts to look at democracy, at liberalism, at Western kind of ideology, which this world doesn't have, but its own version of it, as kind of a failing ideology that can't support their countries. People are radical. We saw this first in the gold country in Africa, We're now seeing it in the green country in Central Asia, and we've seen it in the brown country before, but now it is back in the brown country as they go expansionist and show aggression toward the rest of Europe. The age of aggression is now in its rising point. Borders close, relations are cut, and new ideologies begin to be established, but a lot of them are very similar to the ideology that we're seeing in the Horn of Africa. We're seeing the rise of fascism and National Socialism. For example, the red Australian/New Zealand country, they elect a fascist leader. In the brown team, elections are happening very soon, and there are two candidates. One, well, we've heard this before, but there are two candidates. One who is a fascist and very anti-European values of Westernish, kind of democratic, liberalish ideology, and pro-fascism, our state's better than your state, so let's get rid of your state. That's kind of what he is. The other guy is just your traditional old brown team politician. Safe to say that with the rise of nationalism in the world and the growing hatred for other countries, the fascist guy is going to win his election, and the brown team becomes a fascist nation. Immediately, in the brown team and in other fascist institutions around the world, such as Brazil, Australia, Libya, and other fascist nations that I've named so far, we see the complete dissolvement of constitutions and the complete implementation of fascist regimes with only one ruler, a dictator. The brown team now has a dictator, one of the only ones in Europe. We already know that the gold team has a dictator. We got to talk about him in a second. Libya has a dictator. The purple country has a dictator. Brazil now has a dictator. And so does Australia. This growing movement is very clearly dangerous. But it's not just fascism that is rising. As we know, the brown team is very unliked in Europe. There are very many countries like Norway and the purple team who do not support their campaign of invading their weaker neighbors. And with the rise of fascism, there needs to be a counter to such an ideology, and thus we see the rise of communism/socialism. Now, I don't want to say that it's the same communism as socialism that happened in real life. Specifically in the USSR, that was Marxist-Leninism, kind of weird. Not exactly how Marx described communism. They didn't do it right. So the communism that you see here isn't necessarily the same as you saw in the USSR. Maybe it's a version of communism that actually works, although that's not very possible, but you can kind of just theorize with it. Basically what we're getting here is these are left-wing ideologies, and the brown team and other fascist nations are right-wing ideologies. The purple team, and that's why I was kind of looking at it, elects a communist/socialist leader who also plunges the country into a
the class didn't start. the computer for teacher. Look at what's that? Bread face. The heck?
Just take healthcare. We're going to.
Guys, and welcome to Car for Sale Simulator. This one's been on my radar now for. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Gas Station Simulator. As always, if you guys are enjoying this series, make sure you leave a like in the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. In the last episode, actually, the last episode was technically a stream. I suppose we were kind of steady grinding during the stream. What happened with Garbage Man over here? My guy, are you good? Big Joe, brother, is there anything at all we can do to help you out here? Anything? I mean, we could do the old reset. We might as well try that, right? We'll see the aliens for the first time. Might be kind of neat. Poor Big Joe over there, dude. What a tough break. There's not even anything over there that he could have like hit to go up on two wheels and then flip over. He must have just been taking that corner way too fast or something. So we're still closed. This will reset all the cars and customers. That is totally cool. We're gonna see the spaceship for the very first time. I already kind of know about this. I haven't seen it myself. I guess that's all that happens. Okay, achievement unlocked. Aliens. Good. So we kind of needed to do that. Let's be honest. Why is Amelie no longer resting? I did not put her on any sort of task. Maybe she's just done resting. She's just chilling in her trailer now. Could very well be. Okay, we gotta actually hold off first on opening this place up. I gotta collect my thoughts here. Trash Man definitely threw me for a loop right there, for sure. So, the last episode was technically a stream, as I mentioned. Those of you that maybe missed the stream, you can check out the 2G2 channel for any sort of stream VODs. They usually go up there a day or two after the stream has been streamed. Now, we have a ton of money, sort of, way more money than we've had before. 2,800 bucks, almost 2,900 bucks. So the first thing we have to do with that is, of course, upgrade the gas station to level 4. Ladies and gents, this is where we will oh my god, it's $1,000. Oh my god, it's $1,000. This is where we're going to be able to eventually expand and open up the car wash in the back of the shop here. So pretty exciting stuff. Let's take a look around. We'll see what all actually expanded looks like. We have some more restroom stalls in here. That's good. This is now fully expanded. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on that, but ooh, and we've got to repaint too. This place is looking dingy, dude. Looking dingy. So we have 1,800 bucks left. Let's see, we've got new mail too. We don't ever really read through the mail. I don't think we need to do this. Day 17 though, so we went from day 10, that was probably the start of the stream. Didn't really do any sort of upgrades or anything throughout that. I apologize, you guys, but we were just trying to make some bucks. Just trying to make some buku bucks. So
It's been a full week now. We basically grinded a full week, and now we finally have a new email here. Sorry, nephew, nothing anyone can help with here. Good luck. Okay, now just before we go through and, spend a bunch of money elsewhere, I just want to make sure that we have all of our products and things fully stocked up. We actually probably need to move this. So let's pick that shelf up, and putting it back there is probably too far in the corner. Let's actually try to put everything really close together. I think that'll maybe keep the foot traffic down just a little bit. And honestly, anything in that regard would be super, super helpful. So we're going to place everything that we already had on here back on there. And I think we are ready to rock. So tobacco products. Oh my. I got to stop doing that, dude. I got to be more careful and click on the shelf, not the products. Because once you pick something up, as I mentioned before, you can't place it back on the shelf. You just have to throw it away. So we've expanded now in the front of the shop as well, or front of the store. So we have a bunch more space over there. But like I said, I'm going to try to consolidate everything, keep everything nice and close. Hopefully we don't have to clean as often then. Now, I think we're probably, I was going to say good to open things up, but we've got a phone call. Better be quick. Something dark's on the horizon. What do you mean? Oh, it's the Dust Bowl for real now.
Guess it's that time of year.
It's the Dust Bowl for real. Okay. Clean up the sand piles when the storm is over. They might cause issues otherwise. Dude, how long does the storm last? This is not good. This is not good at all. I need a screenshot of that storm rolling in, though. You never know. That might be thumbnail worthy. I doubt it. Okay, so where do we go, dude? Do we hold down the forts? I mean, okay, so here's what I'm thinking is going to happen here. The storm is just now rolling in. I'm not sure how long it's going to last, but I think we're just going to have a ton of sand piles here just in a few minutes. I'm going to head up to the top of the warehouse. I feel like we'll be relatively safe from things up here, but I'm thinking the storm's going to roll through. A bunch of sand's going to be deposited everywhere. We're going to take 4 freaking hours to go around with Rudy and clean up all those sand piles. So I guess we just have to wait out the storm. Leaving the indoor areas will severely limit your vision. Be careful. Do we open, like, I don't know, do we open the store? Do we just literally hang out up here? That seems kind of boring, I'll be honest. Hang on, it's passing, dude, it's passing. I think we're good. It's now moving. Okay, I don't see any other big sandstorms on the horizon. Let's see how much sand has actually been deposited. The parking spaces are still cleared out. That is all looking fine and dandy. Let's see up in the front. I'm not noticing any large sand piles. So I think we're actually good, dude. I think we're actually good. That was short-lived. And I'm glad. Definitely glad about that. Achievement unlocked, sandstorm. There we go. Restore the car wash.
What?
Is now our next.
I don't know. He was supposed to come at 11.
It's $1,000. So we've got the garage, the workshop. We've got all the products we have inside. We still have a bunch of like shelving things we could purchase, a bunch of other things we could purchase, along with like indoor and outdoor decor. I'm not really sure which one's the most important, but I feel like if we had another outlet to make some more money, that would probably be the most beneficial thing for us right now. So this is going to put us down to $800, but we've got ourselves a car wash now. Is this going to be way more work for us? Absolutely. But hopefully, like I said, we'll get our money back from it fairly quickly anyways. Car wash is open. All right. Sweet. Well, that was easy. I was thinking we'd have to like go through and clean up all the trash that was over here, but I guess not. It's just gone. Okay. Next task is going to be wait for a customer to arrive at the car wash. Did I open the place? I guess I did. I don't actually remember flipping the lever. Funny enough. Let's get Amelie. We're going to need her like ASAP Lapicus. Okay, let's see what else we can do with the car wash as well. Oh, okay, so we have to now order water as well? Maybe. Let's check out the delivery. We'll see if there's anything new in here. Doesn't look like it, unless it's under products. Maybe there's car care. No, that's something completely different. That's like shelving unit stuff. Okay, so no idea how to get more water, I guess. I'm sure you know how to get a car sparkling clean. Grab the nozzle. Okay, he's just telling us how to use the car wash. Amelie, that's what we came here for. Lady, you've already been paid. That's good. That's good. Come handle the register for us. Be a dear and handle the register, please. We need you. We need you. We need you. Sir, how you doing today? Giving a good day? Cool. Oh, it's Shiny Beard Man. All right. Have a great day, bud. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate that. And Miss, how you doing? Pigtails? Feeling good today? That's good. That is good. I don't know if I really want to take the time to hop in, Rudy, and clean up what little sand has been deposited or dispersed. I think we're probably all right. Wow, dude, that looks... I don't even... Steampunk? Retro? I can't figure out... I can't figure out what this thing is. Anyways, we'll, try our hand at the car wash. What the heck was that? Low pressure. Left shift to seek dirt. Okay, so we don't actually have to clean the whole thing, I guess? I'm not really sure how this works. This is new, you guys. This is new. Hang on. Close the car wash. You can close the car wash separately from the station? Excuse me? No. Find the sewer entrance in the junkyard. What is happening? What is happening? I wasn't expecting any of this. I was not expecting any of this. Amelie, I mean, can you hold down the fort? You're our only employee. And somebody's leaving bass on the floor again. Dude, unbelievable. Unfreaking real. You'd think that... Okay, we might have to clean up a few sand piles after all, dude. They're getting hung up. Oh no, what a disaster. What a disaster. See the problem with this is going to create a huge pileup for us. I mean, this lady can't go anywhere. Let's go grab Rudy. Sorry, give me a minute. I know, very inconvenient having all this sand everywhere. It's the Dust Bowl. It's the Dust Bowl. What do you expect? But I'm very curious to check out these sewers, dude. Like, what? Why does that even exist? I don't understand. I really don't understand. Okay, so we had 2 additional sort of sand piles over here. I'm gonna try to sneak just underneath this. Rudy is very tall. Rudy is way taller than most skid steers. Like, we've got like a 3-story building above us here, dude. What the heck? Okay, hang on. Fuel canister is empty. Let's go ahead and fill it up. Real quick, I know. Everyone is just geeking right now. They're just freaking out. Is that it? That is it. All right, let's put that away. Hop back in Rudy. And what was it to cool it down? Right mouse button. Gotcha. So we got a sand pit just over here. Rudy, slow down, old girl. Easy there. Okay, right here. Come to a stop-ish. Wrong button. Come on. Okay, we've got 1 sand pile now cleaned up. So this lane just in front of the fuel pump is now clear. Good God, dude. I didn't think it was going to be this chaotic to start things off again, especially after we had done so much grinding. But it's all good. We're already back up to 12.
Why?
Pretty good about that.
Why he didn't even answer my call?
Okay, done. Thank you.
So because you have to tell me.
One more load with Rudy.
And when I asked you, you said yeah.
I said no.
Idiot.